classic buckle watch band. Now with this, they say it's genuine leather. It appears to be. I can't really tell. It's not stamped or anything, but you know, that doesn't mean anything either. Now this one actually came with a tool or a screwdriver, and it actually came with these already. Now these are very similar to the native Apple ones where they have screws here. You unscrew these, and then this piece comes off separated, and this piece is one long piece that is hooked together here, and you can separate it. And then you can pretty much put any band you want on here as long as it's the right width. This actually even looks like it could have been slightly wider, as I can notice it move around slightly. Sometimes if you're wearing a suit and you happen to have a smartwatch and this is just what you want to wear and you're not changing into, I don't know, something just a little more dressy, and you are wearing a smartwatch, for me, I would like to let it at least blend in with what I'm wearing as best as possible if I do plan on wearing it. So I tried to figure out what would be the best option for me. I thought about metal bands, but this space gray is a unique type of color, and most of the ones that you can buy nowadays, they're not actually smoke gray, they're more of a black. This band looks fine. This kind of is sort of true to the actual Apple Watch leather band, I believe, the design or shape of this. Because this watch is actually space gray, I was thinking that this silver wouldn't look right, so I wouldn't order it looks to be a dark gray version that would match similar to this, or possibly more of a black tone. But because this already naturally comes with an all black band anyway, if I was to get an all black leather band with a black clasp here, I didn't think it would really matter too much because it would kind of still stay true to this look right here. But what I noticed is I don't want too plain because then it just looks too plain. So even with being chrome or silverish right here, which you'd think wouldn't match, and I don't know if it shows well on camera because it kind of doesn't match, and it looks a lot better in person than it probably would on camera. But the little chrome accents here, and they're more chrome or stainless steel looking than a dull silver or anything, it adds just a little bit of shine or whatever you want to call it when you put it on. So I actually really like the way this looks. It looks fairly decent. If you want to wear it for more of a casual attire, or if you are even wearing a suit, if you happen to want to wear a suit with a smartwatch, it actually looks really nice together. I picked this particular face with this because I think it just blends together better. Like I said, even though this is chrome on the bottom and chrome right here and it's space gray, it actually blends together nice. But it looks nice. It looks actually like you can wear it with something more of a casual dress attire and kind of blend in and not look so much like a smartwatch. Not saying something's wrong with that, but I kind of don't want to flaunt to have a smartwatch with a suit on. Just to me, it just looks a little silly, but this kind of blends in pretty well and you kind of really can't tell. I definitely recommend a leather band, even for every day. You can't put it in water, I don't think, or any leather band at that. Way more expensive, actually. It just changes the entire look of the watch. Really nice. It's just the color scheme and the appearance of it just looks more of a real watch versus a smartwatch. Especially when you look at the Apple option, it's way more. Classic buckle watch band. Just look for this particular box. You'll see it on eBay or maybe even Amazon. It has a screwdriver in here. Comes with a screwdriver to screw the buckles in, and it has the leather bands in here. I wouldn't go getting Python and other weird stuff, not for a smartwatch. I think it's kind of silly looking, but that's just my opinion. I like a more blended in, casual, more of a classic look, and I think this actually helps with that a lot. For under $15, and it comes with these buckles here, which these buckles I ordered separately, and I paid for the black or black gray looking ones, I paid under $10, maybe $7 or $8 by itself. With that being said, for $15 for everything, I definitely think it's worth it. I would definitely, when you first get this, let me just show you this real quick before I end this video. The screwdrivers is for here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's screws here and right here. And what this does is it attaches these pieces to this bar. And then, like I said, this bar separates. Well, I've heard other people say that these could come so loose that the band will actually detach itself and people have lost their watches or dropped them or something like that. But this is like based off the Apple design. Now I know that the Apple design is of much better quality and stuff like that and standards, but when you get this, make sure you definitely go ahead and put the screwdriver here and just see if you can tighten it a little bit, because mine I actually could. If you really wanted to not worry about that, it sounds a little weird, but in these little holes you could drip a little bit of clear fingernail polish, and it'll kind of seal it like glue, but not permanently. I used to do that with a pair of Gucci glasses that used to always unscrew its hinges away for some strange reason, and that's one of the things people do. Clear fingernail polish. If you don't plan on ever using this with a different type of band, or you can just do what I did, buy these separately and buy separate ones. And they also make different ones now that look like this, that you don't screw, but it's just a traditional watch pin that you can pinch apart. It is kind of weird to have to change all these different accessories for a different look for a watch, but you know, it makes the watch a little more universal if you don't just want a smartwatch for sometimes, because a smartwatch is connected to your phone, so you kind of want to be connected most of the time. So I don't imagine if somebody owns one of these, they leave it at home. They probably would wear it almost all the time. And the way that you could do that is by switching the accessories up for different occasions to make it a little more appropriate. So other than that, I think this is a great deal. If this was helpful at all, please hit like or subscribe. And for more information, please visit www.howtoandreviews.com. Till next time.